Here we have what might be called the debriefing of the hero when he comes home from war. The beginning, we might recognize, takes place as a result of a trick played by the goddess Aphrodite, whom we are to see here now standing before us in a beautiful late classical representation. She is the goddess of eros, of love, and also the consort, for a while, in a certain way, of the god of war. And so it's not surprising that she should underlie the backgrounds of this terrific war of Troy. Now, the legend is that she was born from the sea. There's a great early legend, or myth now, of the origins of the world, where the sky father, Uranus, was lying so closely on the earth mother that the children that had been begotten, namely the gods, could not come forth from her womb. And the goddess herself contrived to give a sickle, to hand a sickle to one of the children, who then castrated the father and separated heaven and earth. Now, this theme of separation of what was originally one is a basic motif that we have talked about, the two that are originally one and that are to be recognized in terms of their unity. This theme is represented here in the separation of heaven and earth, and we must realize that the heavenly and the earthly are of one order, ultimately, combining in the lives of all of us. The genital organs of the heaven god were then tossed by Kronos, who had castrated him, into the sea, and from the foam that they generated, the goddess Aphrodite, or in Latin Venus, was born, the goddess of love, whom we see here coming forth on a shell. You know Botticelli's figure of Venus, as they say, Venus on the half shell. The background for that in classical literature and classical tradition is represented here in the goddess, the birth of the goddess Venus. And now, as I've said, her principal lover, actually, was the god of war, and here she is with the god Ares,